Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Black Falcon and Famine Puma from Super7 ReAction figures. This is one of their 4 Worstmen of the Apocalypse. I did a review on Captain Dead Star and War Jaguar, and today I'm going to take a look at Black Falcon and Famine. Quick look at the back. 4 Worstmen of the Apocalypse. I have War. Today I'm going to unbox Famine. And I'm looking forward to getting Pestilence. And rounding it off with Death. I'm not sure what order they're going to come in, but I want them both for the collection. Even though my son has said that he wants this one. And yeah, so that's all right. They'll be in the family. So let's take a look. Black Falcon, Famine Puma. The one accessory that Black Falcon comes with is this awesome, what is a sword for him, right? Based on scale. But otherwise it looks like a sai. And I'm not really familiar right now, and I didn't do research. You know what? Let me pause the video and do some research to see if there are any swords at length like this in the style of a sai. I'll be right back. All right, so what I was able to find is that there are swords like this that have the center blade elongated, and they are stylized after the sai. The center blade here is called the Monuchi. And yeah, so that was a cool little bit of research. This sword has a little bit of molding there at the handle to replicate some leather work. The fangs on the side flare out a bit, and there is a ball at the, I believe that's the pommel. So we have Black Falcon here, and he has a lot of really cool detailing on him. And Famine Puma is the only other thing that comes in the box. These 3 items. The headdress is removable, as is the harness. And we'll get to that in a second. But let's take a quick look at Black Falcon. Quick sidebar. I was never a big fan of these kind of figs as a kid, but Super7 got me back into them. I kept looking at these things online, skipping them over, but I kept going back to the website, super7.com, and I kept looking at them because I'm like, man, they're cool, they look cool, until finally I jumped and I picked up one, and I picked up another, and I picked up a third, and now I've got Black Falcon and Famine Puma. Looking at Black Falcon, and I held him there for a while. Hopefully you had a chance to kind of like give him a once over. Starting at the bottom, he's got his killer boots, you know, but I think it might be literally with 6 spikes. He's got his skulls over his kneecaps, above his shins. Some chainmail underneath his leg armor. And some proprietary information here. Very nice. The arms, well, you know what, before we get to the arms, that is a really cool buckle, that Falcon. Let me get the lighting, bam. And coming to the side, there we go. He has a falcon on his right gauntlet. I'm going to say it's a falcon because this is Black Falcon, although it looks like a dove. But I'm no expert in birds, so there's that. Some more chainmail up along the shoulders and the arms. Some more spikes by the elbows. Some Batman style fins. Oops, careful there. some Batman style fins on the left gauntlet. Spikes at the shoulders. And a really cool head sculpt. Great paint inside the eyes. Nice and crisp inside the nose also. Really nice and crisp. Cool stuff. You know, for such a small figure, right? You know, you look over it and the paint all around it is really, really crisp. Really nice. And that's what makes these little figs so cool to display and just kind of like admire. I have one on my desk all the time. The 4 Worstmen have been cool because they come in that oversized box. So it's easy to take them out, pop them out of the clam, and check them out, display them, pop them right back in. All right, so let's go ahead and arm him because we don't want him to be defenseless. While we take a look at Famine PUMA. So if you saw my video on War Jaguar, the sculpt is going to be the same sculpt, but we'll take a closer look at that. And we'll remove the headdress, we'll remove the harness, and take a look. Very nice, very clean, very cool. I'm a fan of paws that touch the floor, right? Or feet or what have you when you have a toy. I like that they put that kind of detail at minimum, and this has that. It's a nice hefty kind of plastic. Just the lighting, just so we can get a look at the face. And about to get eaten. So we've got the harness, or the what is it called? Is it? I don't know if this is called the bridle. I might be wrong. Should I do some more research? Let's see. Yes, let's do research. Well, how cool is that? I believe it's called a champron. And that is an armor that protects the skull. And one of the pictures that I found online was super cool, man, of some really illmatic horse in some really beastie armor. Kind of like this beastie Puma with his beastie armor. So yeah, so this champron here is really nice and really well done. A little bit of detailing here. Really nice. To the point. And the harness with the slot so that Black Falcon can ride. And we have the same kind of like collapsing door mechanism so that Black Falcon can fit. Snap, snap. The reins have some movement. Let's get our friend Black Falcon in there. Whoa. Actually, I don't think he's sitting. No, he's not gonna sit. He's not gonna sit. Let me try that again. As I struggle to get him in there. Whoa. Whoa, wait a minute. All right. I promise you it's not that complicated. But because I have the camera in front of me. Boom. And that snaps right on. And it's really snug. It's really snug. To demonstrate that the harness or the champron is not going to come off. Once we got our friend Black Falcon in place, he's not going anywhere either. Way to go. All right. Really cool, straightforward, 5 points of articulation, reaction figure. I really like these. Now, as I'm older, I just appreciate the simplicity of them. They give me this kind of like a cartoon feel, but in real life. Like if this was a living piece of cartoon. That having been said, let's bring out Captain Death Star and War Jaguar just for some quick comparisons before we wrap up today's sharing. And I'll go ahead and knock that over also, and I'm sure struggle to get this guy in, although I never do off camera. There we go. Oh, actually, I was wrong. All right, cool. So we've got 2 of the 4 Worstmen of the Apocalypse accounted for. War and famine. So very, very cool. I'm looking forward to Death and Pestilence, the reaction figures. Thank you, computer. And they just look awesome together, man. And I can just envision purple, white, you know, and the 4 colors sitting on one of my shelves. Or maybe not all 4 of them because my son's have eyes on these guys. But I keep telling myself, at least they'll be in the family. Another shot from the side, as if they were marching, maybe along a narrow pass. Boom. Very, very chill. Let's get them looking this way. Bam. And so if we wanted to just look at the sculpting, we can see that it is relatively the same. Just by looking at some of the detailing along the front legs, it's the same mold. Moderately, slightly disappointed when I saw that it was the same, but having them in hand and just kind of like appreciating them the way they are, they're going to be different big cats, I'm guessing at this point, because the first two are big cats. So we have a jaguar and a puma, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the other two big cats are, if they're going to be big cats, you know. And it's cool. It's cool that the theme is sticking with this Triceratops style skull for the champion. And I like the harnesses with the skeleton of a dead or ancient, or both, beast. That's really cool. And I like the simplicity of the design of having them just kind of like slot right into that collapsible door. Very, very cool. They're whispering. War to famine. And then they're going to march. Very cool. Overall, I'm very happy with this purchase. You know what? It's one of those things. I generally will purchase something or pick something up that I already appreciate for one reason or the other. That's why these reviews are kind of unfair, because unless something tragic happens with the item, something totally unexpected, if you're watching a review for me, it's something that I already appreciated before I picked it up, and I couldn't wait to get it in my hands. And this is another one of those examples with Super7's Black Falcon and Famine Puma. Another awesome release in the ReAction line from Super7, in my opinion, and I'm very happy to have them in the collection here. We're going to bring them out, or rather, we're going to finish today with a few pairings of some of his buds. We'll bring out DMC, that's devastating, Mike Control, and put him back over there. I'll bring in Captain Dead Star again. We know he was here already, but we'll bring him back. And I also have Jungle Cruise, Frank Wolf, and Proxima, just to bring them out and give you approximations for scale. All right, so we've got that little right about there. There you go, Dwayne Johnson, or should I say Frank Wolf. He doesn't seem to fit anywhere. But there you go, everybody. Had a lot of fun taking a look at Famine Puma and Black Falcon today. This is one highly sculpted, highly detailed 3 3/4 inch ReAction figure, and I'm happy to have the pair in the family. As always, I have a lot of fun taking time out to share these videos with everyone. I hope you're able to come back and share some experiences too. Until next time, everybody, take care.